Jesus told many stories to his disciples and others who listened to him. We can get to know God and learn a lot about how God and Jesus want us to live through these stories. Once, Jesus told this story. 2 men went up to the temple to pray. One was a Pharisee and the other was a tax collector. These are not everyday words we use today, but a Pharisee was, in a way, an important person at that time who knew a lot about God and was very careful to keep all the laws God had given them. A tax collector was completely different. He was the man who got people to pay money to the king, and sometimes he cheated people, making them give more money than was right. Therefore, no one liked tax collectors. Both of them went to the temple to pray to God. The Pharisee stood up and prayed like this: God, I thank you that I am not like other men, cheating, being unjust, breaking up marriages, or even being like the tax collector over there. I fast twice a week and give 1/10 of everything I earn. It may not be so easy to understand everything Jesus said here, but the Pharisee, the rather smart-looking guy, thanked God because he thought he was better than all the others. He thought he was an amazing guy and just talked about how good he was. But the tax collector stood far off and would not even raise his eyes to heaven because he felt so bad. He prayed, God, have mercy on me, a sinner. He almost thought that he was so bad that he didn't deserve to talk to God. He just prayed that God would be merciful to him. To ask for grace is to ask for help when you feel quite helpless. Many people probably thought that the Pharisee was a much better person than the tax collector. He lived a good life and did everything right. But at the end of the story, Jesus says, I tell you, the tax collector went down to his house justified rather than the other. For everyone who exalts himself will be humbled, and he who humbles himself will be exalted. So what Jesus is saying here is that God is not impressed or happy with people who look down on other people. But a person who does not boast about himself, but rather thinks well of others, will be blessed by God. By what Jesus told us here, we can understand how God wants us to be. And then we can live so that God is really pleased with us.